Oh, we have to give you the question. Sorry, we were in thinking mode. It's favorite, like, physical feature of us. So what the boys' physical feature is their favorite of us.
So what's funny is when Megan and I were coming up with these questions, Megan, like, I put them in my notes, sent them to Megan. I'm like, okay, we finally got 10 questions. So Megan just copied and pasted and sent them to Steven. The question states, verbatim.
Yeah.
Favorite feature of Megan, because I was sending it to Dan. Well, Megan just pasted, sent it to Steven.
I was working. I just like copy, paste, send. I'm trying to get this done.
And Steven's like, am I supposed to answer that last question?
I was like, my bad, Kayla. I'm glad you read that.
It was funny.
It
made me chuckle.
He was like, LOL. Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Hallmark Day.
Yes.
Happy V-Day.
Fair. Yeah. Happy 14th of February.
Yep. It's been a long day, y'all. I've worked from home the last 3 days with 2 children. One is 3 and one was sick.
I was gonna say one was sick.
So we're having a little wine tonight.
We are.
We're gonna cheers to parenthood.
Cheers.
And enjoy this episode. It's gonna be a fun one.
All right, let's just run through out loud. Okay. All right. Welcome to The Village, the heartwarming and insightful podcast where 2 incredible moms come together to share their journey of navigating life, love, and the intricate art of blending families. Join us as we dive into the joys, challenges, and unique experiences that arise when 2 families become one. Hosted by Kayla.
That's me. And hosted by Megan.
That's me.
The Village offers a genuine and relatable space where we share our personal stories, triumphs, and lessons learned on the path of creating a harmonious and loving blended family. Whether you're a stepmom,
Bonus mom,
a birth mom, or simply someone interested in the beautiful chaos of family dynamics, this podcast is for you.
Each episode is a heartfelt conversation that covers a wide range of topics, from the everyday moments that bring laughter and tears to the more complex discussions surrounding co-parenting, step-sibling relationships, and building a strong foundation of love and trust. We openly explore the challenges we've faced, the strategies we've employed, and the unexpected joys that have come our way.
The Village isn't just about blending families. It's about the power of friendship, support, and sharing the journey with someone who understands. Tune in as we swap stories, offer practical advice, and invite experts to weigh in on subjects like effective communication, managing expectations, and nurturing connections in a modern blended family.
Whether you're seeking guidance, inspiration, or simply a sense of community, The Village is here to remind you that you're never alone on this incredible journey. Subscribe now to join our community of fellow moms and let's mom together through the ups and downs, creating a tapestry of love and unity one episode at a time.
I mean, after all, it takes a village.
Oh yeah, and by the way, her ex-husband is my current husband.
We are doing a couples Q&A today, so I asked Steven questions, Kayla asked Dan questions. We're going to see if we can guess their answers to said questions.
It's going to be fun. Kind of like the Newlywed Game. Mm-hmm. We came up with these questions.
It was tough, I'll be honest.
It was very tough, but it was fun. I think it's going to be quite comical.
Probably.
I'm probably going to get all mine wrong. We're just going to go ahead and 0 out of 10 is my score.
I told Dan today, I was like, I'm not 100% sure I know your answers, but I also feel like he's going to, mess with me. Like he's gonna.
Steven walked in the door yesterday and was like, "You're not gonna get any of my questions." So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in. Okay, realistically, give ourselves scores.
Yeah,
and then David,
we have 10 questions, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna get 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Yep.
I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. Ooh. I'm gonna say 6.
Okay.
So let's see what happens.
But before we dive in,
yes,
I was talking with Krista the other day, and her and Mamba were talking about looking for houses. Mm-hmm. You know how I told her to go to?
Could it be Brooke Road and Realtor?
It was. I told her to check out our sponsor, Brooke Road and Realtor. She brings her integrity before her commission, which we always love that. She's a Florida native. Her and I actually went to high school umpteen years ago. We're not going to put that specific number out there. So she said she was going to kind of reach out to Brooke and see what options her and her spouse have. So if you two want to check her out, Where's she at, Megan?
So it's Brooke Roden Realtor. She's with Remy Realty.
That's right.
You can find her on Instagram and Facebook at Brooke Roden Realtor.
Awesome. So go check her out. We'll drop her highlight below. And we'll go ahead and get started.
Yay.
It's going to be so fun.
Okay. So who's starting first?
Well, we'll go like together.
Oh, okay. So just the question, we put down what we think the answer is.
All right.
Okay.
And like we'll like say the question.
Okay.
Write our thoughts down.
We start with like easy ones.
We did.
We did.
Okay. So the first question was, what's your favorite color? Meaning, what is
Dan's
and Steven's favorite colors? Do we get Jeopardy music for this while we think?
That would be honestly funny. I feel like I need to have really nice handwriting.
Is that how you spell?
You know, I realize we don't need an erase one.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna need a napkin. I've literally Googled this before, and I don't know. I feel like it's like there's no right answer or wrong answer.
We're gonna go with the original. We're just gonna stick with, yes, I'm pursuing my master's. No, I don't know how to spell. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah?
Yeah.
We got it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me make sure that was what Dan put.
So Steven had a 2-part answer.
Of course you did. Yeah, you got yours right.
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
He said blue or gray.
Okay. So I get like half a point?
Half a point.
That's fair.
Where are we going to keep track of these points?
David. Thank you, sir. Shout out to David.
Thank you.
Shout out to Bounty.
Say
The clicker picker-upper.
Okay.
Oh, there we go again. Oh, it didn't work.
Oh, the ASMR. Okay. Question number 2. This one's a little more complicated.
Why you gotta go and make things so complicated?
Okay, so number 2. Where was y'all's first date? And if it's long, I feel like we can just we'll explain it once we write it.
Yeah. Mine's not. Okay, mine is kind of long, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. I can hear the squeaky on the marker. I forgot you're a lefty.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if Dan will remember this or not.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Okay. I'm going to read what he said.
Oh gosh,
You ready?
Okay.
Okay, so he said, Stevens, first met up in the Bud Zone at Jags game, then invited her to a party, quote unquote, but really was a fantasy football draft with all my guy friends. She was surprised when we arrived, when she arrived, and it wasn't a real party, but partied with us till 4 a.m. like a trooper. First real date, though, was Poe's Tavern at the beach.
Yeah, baby, let's go. I'm like, if he uses that as our first date, I'm going to go in his room real quick and go punch the crap out of him. So I'll elaborate on mine, and then we'll go over to yours.
Okay.
So, yeah, Steven and I have known each other since high school. Quite a while after our divorce. I worked for a pain management company, and we would get like free tickets throughout, Jags, Sharks, whatever the case may be. I got Jags tickets. Dan had the kids that week. So I was like, Mama's about to have herself a night out. Go Jags. So I posted on Instagram, and I was like, anybody going to the Jag game? And so he did like a emoji.
Yeah.
And so we met up in the Bud Zone. He was with his buddy, and we talked at Daly's Place, that little theater behind the, what is the football field called? Stadium.
Hold on.
The stadium.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about the name of it.
No,
I was
just
like, hold
the
on,
stadium.
Everbank?
Yes, no. Yeah. So then he invited me to a party, and I thought it was just a Harper party. All right, cool, whatever. Nope, walked in the house, Carol, Steve, Danielle, Evan, I'm like.
All the guys?
No.
Oh, no, not that time? Okay, never mind.
No, same time, but I walk in, and I'm like, this isn't am I early?
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me
They're like,
this.
oh, Steven's upstairs. I'm like, okay, so I hung out with Danielle for a little bit. Then I went upstairs. Bunch of dudes on their laptops around the pool table.
It was fantasy football.
It's a fantasy football draft party. And I'm like, this isn't a party. So But
That was
still
honestly
hung
really
out,
funny.
had a good time, and then our real date was post tavern.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
So he said, movie with David and Angela, and then he put IT in all caps. And honestly, I thought, Dan, I was like, is that a typo? Like,
Yeah.
But as you were writing it, I was like,
Yep.
So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it was funny. Our first real date, like real date, I met David and Angela for the first time, which for people who do not know, David is our producer, Angela's his wife, Dan's brother-in-law and sister-in-law.
Brother and sister-in-law.
Sorry, brother and sister-in-law. Thank you. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law, not Dan's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was like, why did I say that? I swear I'm not stupid.
It's the wine.
So I was really nervous because Dan and David are really close. So yeah, went to the movies, but we went to Owl's before. I'm not a scary movie person. I don't like scary movies. I never have, but I had to be like a big girl and go see it on our first date. I was like, I can't punk out, in front of them. Luckily, it's not, I learned it's not a kind of movie that'll scare me.
Oh, it did me.
You did it? But you don't like clowns, right? Okay. So it didn't scare me, luckily. I'm more of like realistic things scare me. Like kidnapping.
Purge scares the crap out of me.
Yes, those kind of things. And any kind of demonic, like...
Yeah.
I feel like it could actually happen.
Yep, that's
that
fair.
scares me. But yeah, and then I think we went back to, that's when you guys lived in that little tiny house. I don't even remember where it was. But we went back, hung out for a little bit. It was fun.
Aww.
That was our first date.
That's so fun. Attaboy Dan getting a scary movie to like get the girl to like.
He goes, that's the first and only scary movie you've watched with me. I was like, yep,
you got me there.
The only one. I don't like them.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So look at us, 2 for 2.
Yay. We know things.
Well, okay.
It's going to get harder, I feel like.
It did. It is. Dan answered both his and hers for these. Did Steven?
Okay. Let me see what the next one is. I don't remember. No, Steven actually didn't. He only wrote his.
Okay. So we'll stick with that then.
Okay.
But then since Dan answered yours, no, we'll save that for a next episode.
Next one?
We'll
Okay.
do a switcheroo.
Okay.
All right. So next question is the boys' favorite TV show.
Oh, Dan could have so many.
Steven doesn't watch TV.
Sports.
Right. My marker's running out. That's okay.
Is it? I'll share. Okay. I think I had this right. If not, I'm just going to be stumped. Mine has like a 2-part answer. Question mark.
All right, 3,
2, 1.
I knew that was gonna happen. She said, with me though.
Because like we don't watch Always Sunny together typically.
Right.
But we watch New Girl together. So
Okay. His answer is It's Always Sunny.
Always Sunny. I
Yep.
figured. So you might be surprised. So I didn't know this, but Steven said Yellowstone.
Okay, we watched. We didn't even finish Yellowstone.
He's not a TV guy then, huh?
No, that's why I'm like, he doesn't like.
Yeah.
Literally, this is on every Sunday from 1 o'clock to whenever the last game is. And this is what we watch when we aren't watching Spider-Man, Blippi, or Minions.
Maybe he didn't think he could use like a sports thing. You know what I mean? Like maybe he meant he thought a sitcom. Is Yellowstone a sitcom?
No. I mean,
I just realized.
I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question, I believe, is favorite animal. Guy's favorite animal. I just learned what Steven's was the other day. Do you not know?
I think I do, but the other. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Jeopardy music.
I feel like we should have categorized this. Like, is it like wild animal? Is it home animal? Okay.
Ready? Set.
Go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
I mean, you gave me two. Okay, so
I just feel like there should be more than one category. I mean, explain my answers.
yeah.
So goat, because they're funny and they faint. Like we like talk about getting fainting goats. And I just feel like Dan only appreciates animals that are funny to him.
Valid.
Or like serve some sort of purpose, right? Poipus.
Uh-huh.
Like they can produce milk and they faint, and that's hilarious. And then I just say cats because we have cats and he likes them. He doesn't like to admit he likes them, but he does.
His answer was goats.
Okay.
So good job.
Thank you.
Did I
Pat
get
on the
that
back.
right?
1 second.
Okay.
You did. I'm going to tell you exactly what he wrote, though. So he wrote, the funny animal he likes is a squirrel, but the other animal he likes are cheetahs.
Okay. The funny part about this is I only learned this a few weeks ago.
He told us, was it when we were together? Or was it right before? Because when we went to the American Legion the other night, he informed us he liked orcas and he liked squirrels.
Orca was going to be my other one.
And I was dead. Because I'm like, could they be any different? An orca and a squirrel.
Well, and the other day we were watching a show and he just goes, I love squirrels. What? I literally paused it and I was like, squirrels? He's like, yeah. Like, remember when we went to the zoo and they were like, cool. Okay.
Do you know what I think of as that animal, the little squirrel from Ice Age?
Sid.
Yes.
Yes.
No, not Sid.
That's a sloth.
Sid's a sloth.
I don't think the squirrel from Ice Age has a name.
He doesn't, but he's always chasing the nut, and he's always getting injured, and he's just always doing something stupid. It's really funny.
It is kind of funny.
All right, question. I don't even know what we're on yet.
I don't either.
Hold on, pause, because I will forget this. When we were at the Stevens in-laws, I'm pretty sure we talked to him about squirrels on the dock.
Really? Really?
About how fascinating it was that there was gray squirrels and white squirrels. You ever think about it, you don't see brown squirrels very much anywhere.
Steven said that.
That's so funny that he likes squirrels. Well,
So-
next time I find a baby squirrel, I'll bring it to him.
We agreed we're not doing Valentine's Day gifts, but
Yeah.
I want to buy a squirrel feeder so freaking bad.
You
just
should.
to be like,
they're not like expensive.
They're not.
You should
They're on
get one. That'd be
Amazon.
so funny.
I know.
So the next one, I'm gonna probably get it wrong.
What's your favorite thing
I wear.
us as girls, wear?
So what does the guys think they like that we wear?
Yes.
What do they like we wear?
Yes.
I honestly don't know. Give me options. I have bullet points.
Out of all these, what? I honestly think the real answer.
I'm out of ideas. I'm just gonna go with this.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
3, 2, 1. Very specific. Okay.
There's the story behind this.
Okay.
Dan likes to insult my style. He thinks I'm very basic, doesn't he? He thinks I'm very basic. And
Nothing's wrong with
fine
that.
with that. I'm honestly, I'm 30. I'll be 35 tomorrow. I'm fine with that. I don't want to think about it.
No.
I just,
Yeah.
I'm comfortable. I like to be comfortable, okay? So he made me buy these really light acid looking wash jeans.
Okay.
They're not ugly. They're just not in my color scheme typically. Like,
Okay. That's fair.
like I like darker colored jeans,
Yep.
black jeans,
Yep.
maroons, olivey greens. Light colors to me don't go with dark colors like that in my
Okay.
brain. He disagrees with me. So he always wants me to wear these light greens or light jeans, sorry.
Yep.
The other thing he mentioned the other day was he's like, your thing has to be like button ups. He likes when I wear like a t-shirt and button ups over it, like flannels and like that olive button up I have over that I wear sometimes. Yep. He likes those kind of things. So that's why it was very specific because he likes to make fun of me.
Okay.
What did he write?
You got yours wrong, my friend.
Really?
She got it wrong.
Okay, I'm not surprised.
I mean, I prefer you to wear nothing when you wear my shirts to bed.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I was not guessing that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were also wrong. He wrote sundresses.
I do look good in a sundress.
Dan really caught me off guard with that one.
Steven
He got me. He got me.
Cocoa Beach 2024 sundresses every day.
That's so funny. Okay, next one. I don't think I'm gonna get this one right either.
Uh-oh, what's the question?
What's your favorite candy? So what's the boy's favorite candy?
And if he put something wrong,
Yeah.
I'm right.
He's wrong. I don't know. He just eats the candy that I buy myself.
What did you say?
He always just eats what I buy. Like, I'm a candy person.
Oh, me too.
So,
Are
like,
you a sweets or a chocolate?
Sweets.
Me too.
Like, currently I have Big Spree, Chewy Spree, Skittles, and
Those don't hurt
Starburst.
your teeth?
No, I just suck on them. They're like the chewy kind. I honestly, this is one that's gonna stump me because he doesn't really buy himself candy.
Okay, you're in the store.
I'm just gonna go basic answer. Okay, because
like your outfits.
Yeah.
According to Dan.
What are those little chocolates you can buy for? They do like the mint chocolate or the white. They're like the little square chocolates you can buy.
Andes that you get at
No, they're bigger than that. Like they're like the Ghirardelli or something. But I'm just gonna go with this basic answer.
Ghirardelli chocolate?
Yeah. And they come individually wrapped. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a chocolate
No, I won't
person.
me either.
So.
3, 2,
1.
1.
I'm so sorry.
I just put milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he likes like crunches and stuff like that. But I don't know.
You put Twix. It shocked me.
I was like, that man ever buying a Twix before.
Maybe when he goes to the gate to get those coffees.
I'm gonna ask him about this. I'm kind of
right.
right. It's still milk chocolate
With a wafer.
with a wafer and like they're not
Caramel.
peanuts or caramel.
Caramel.
I'm surprised by this Twix
Are you caramel or caramel?
caramel.
Me too.
Well, that's one wrong for me.
Did I get mine?
Oh yes, but he wrote something in
Probably king
parentheses.
cup.
He did big cups only.
See? Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one.
Oh, hold on.
This is a good one. I'm hot again. Are you hot?
Was Kayla right?
Yes. Yes. Reese's was the answer. Sorry.
Reese's cup.
So, what song reminds you of our relationship?
Who's that guy that sings that song?
Can you look up the singer?
I mean, as long as we get the artist or the song.
Yeah, I would say one or the other, right?
You guys are tied 4-4.
Really?
Shoot, then I gotta really think.
No, I'm singing. I've got 2.
Okay. He only put one.
Did he? Which one did he put?
I thought you would definitely get this one.
What
was I gonna do?
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Go. And I don't have to look. Yeah, good job. You got yours right.
So it's Tennessee Whiskey.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Reason why I have 2 options.
Okay.
Change Your Name was our song that we danced to at our wedding.
That's what I was gonna ask. I had to be your wedding song.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Tennessee Whiskey. Steven does not as... So we try to get... Dan will come on here in a heartbeat. Steven is that shy... He just won't. You'll never see his face unless I put it in pictures for content purposes.
Yeah.
He's just that shy person. And so his dad plays in a band. Shout out Uncle Mojo's Padded Room. And they play Tennessee Whiskey. And just in drunken stupors...
He'll dance with you to only that song.
Only that song. And every time it comes on, the whole bar knows, like, and they'll, like, get Steven out.
Becomes a whole thing.
Yep. So.
Our song was just it was our wedding song.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have a wedding.
Yeah.
We
Did you
just
dance?
eloped. We did not, but it's just a song that Dan played when I, like, walked down the aisle.
In case you didn't
Yeah.
know.
Good old country Brett Young song.
My Change Your Name's Brett Young, too.
It is. You're right. I love Brett Young.
I do, too. We went to his concert.
We did.
Yep.
It was very good. Brett Young, give us tickets.
Shout out Brett
Shout
Young.
out Brett Young. My daughter loves you.
What's our score?
5-5.
Really?
Look at us. All right.
Ready?
Dream vacation.
So the boys' dream vacation.
Yeah, like what they put.
Now I will tell you, Steven said yours and his, if you want to like guess both or not. He wrote his dream and your dream.
Well, I know mine.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. We can just tell about it.
I mean, I'll do.
Or you can just see if he got it right, what yours is.
Yeah.
You know?
Up for the challenge part.
I feel like we've already been to Dan's dream vacation. He's a simple man.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be writing for a while. Hold, please.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do a 2-part.
Like I'm writing. Is that the initials for that?
Hold on.
Quick Google.
1 second. I'm making this larger.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. If he didn't put this, I don't know what the heck he would put. Unless he tricks me.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
The angle, man. Okay. So Steven he put Hawaii.
Okay.
So yeah.
I
do remember you guys talking about this though.
Yes. Yeah. And so I didn't know if he categorized that as going to Turks and Caicos.
Yes.
Because I know he always wants to go to the places where the huts are in.
In
I think where Molly and Tyler went.
Yes.
Where the huts are like in a circle.
I forget what that's
Is that where
called
they
at the
went?
moment. Yeah.
Either way.
The really fancy schmancy ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wants to
Where
go
you have,
there.
like the glass bottom and all
Or
that.
Hawaii.
Yes.
Those
So
are
he
his
wrote
2.
Hawaii.
And then just for my knowledge, see if he got me right.
Yes.
Or do we want to save that?
No, you can tell me.
Italy.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
He did get it correct.
Which, if you know me, that Megan sent me stuff about Italy today. Like, your girl's going there.
One day.
It's happening.
One day. So what did Dan write?
Okay.
This is weird, right?
Yeah.
So here, I had more than one guess. My other guess would be like California, but we already went to California. Or like a version that maybe is a Dan version. It's like anywhere like weed's legal. Is it anywhere weed's
I'm going
legal?
to give you that one. She got a verbal. I'm going to give it to her because he literally put anywhere legal.
Yeah. I figured.
And when he said that, I'm like, everywhere's legal. But now that you,
Yes.
So I give that. I
was like, I don't know if this is a podcast friendly answer, but I'm gonna go with it because that's what Dan would say.
Yes,
right?
That's literally what he put.
Well, and it's funny that he wouldn't say the Northern Lights because that's something there's been a couple things since we've been together he's mentioned because he's not a big trip person. I am. So I like hone in on these trips, right? One of them was California, but we did that last year.
California.
The other is to go to see the Northern Lights, which you can see in Alaska, so that's probably what we're gonna do. But then I was like, it's a Dan answer. It has to be that.
Yep.
Okay. Next, favorite meal.
Oh, this is gonna be tough for me.
Ugh, me too.
You might get it if you think hard enough. If you're up for the challenge.
I see. My first thought is like.
Don't say it out loud.
Okay.
You gotta put it on your thing.
All right. Can we have hints? Is it like something we eat at home or out? Or could it be both?
Just their all-time favorite meal.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with my first instinct.
I'm gonna go with the generic answer. Because it's Steven.
Well, Steven's a really picky eater.
Right, so my options are quite small. I'm just gonna go with a good old...
Okay, I might be wrong on this, but I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. If it's not right, then I don't know.
3,
2, 1. You're right.
Yay! Okay. If he would have put something else, I'd have been so mad.
Chicken tenders. I can like explain if I'm probably wrong. Am I wrong?
I mean, okay. He put where it all started.
Okay. So our first Valentine's together, I made a crock pot roast and potatoes and carrots, but I don't know. Other than that, like
Country fried steak.
Oh.
Mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Double carrots.
Okay. Crackle Barrel.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, that's funny. So
I mean, you got carrots.
I got carrots. I got potatoes. Okay. I got you.
She said, okay, Dan, I got you. So when the man's hungry, don't even waste your time cooking. Just take the boy to Cracker Barrel.
Just go to Crackle Barrel.
Yep.
So it's funny because he picked a sentimental meal and I picked a sentimental meal. Two different
sentimentals. I didn't. Steven lives off tacos, spaghetti, or chicken.
That's all we got.
So
I think we only have one more, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is a good one.
This is a good one.
I honestly don't know what he would put. Oh, we have to give you the question. Sorry, we were in thinking mode. It's favorite, like, physical feature of us. So what the boys' physical feature is their favorite of us.
So what's funny is when Megan and I were coming up with these questions, Megan, like, I put them in my notes, sent them to Megan. I'm like, okay, we finally got 10 questions. So Megan just copied and pasted and sent them to Steven. The question states, verbatim.
Yeah.
Favorite feature of Megan, because I was sending it to Dan. Well, Megan just pasted, sent it to Steven.
I was working. I just copy, paste, send. I'm trying to get this done.
And Steven's like, am I supposed to answer that last question?
I was like, my bad, Kayla. I'm glad you read that.
It was funny. It made me chuckle.
He was like, LOL.
Favorite feature. Mm-hmm. Physical? Mm-hmm. Okay.
The appropriate one or not appropriate?
Right. This is, I
feel like there could be so many options, though.
My poor marker.
I put 4. Okay, ready?
3, 2.
1, 2, 3. I have so many question marks.
Question mark. Boobies.
Boobies.
All right.
So, do you want me to tell you if you were right or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so he put a peach and a drooly face. So he said dead ass in emoji language.
Dat ass. Got a peach, baby.
Peach.
So I put butt. So I got mine right.
You got it right. Yeah.
Dan dived into yours.
Oh gosh, of course he did.
Dan said, "I'm gonna give you can get a verbal last chance, final answer."
I just feel like it could. Oh gosh, wait, no, physical feature, correct? Yep. Oh, I don't know. There's a couple things that come to my brain, so I don't know. I remember one time when we were dating, he told me my lips, and that stuck in my head because I thought that was a weird compliment. No one's ever said that before.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just want to know what he said now at this point.
The 2 little back dimples above your butt.
Okay, that's a good one.
Or your nose.
That's funny. Neither of these I picked. Interesting.
No.
He was very specific.
That's why I was like, okay, Dan. Like,
very specific.
Detailed.
He's told me that thing about the dimples above my butt, but that never occurred to me. Interesting.
Aww.
Very interesting.
Look at that.
Very interesting.
Aww.
I knew Dan would stump me on some of these because he's a very detail-oriented person. He realizes things and says things that I don't realize or think of.
Yep.
And I knew he'd get me on some of it. So.
Aww. Did we tie?
No, Megan got the score that she thought she would get.
Nice.
Good job.
6, right?
Yeah.
So you got 6, and Kayla, you got double the score that you thought you would get.
Yay! That's so funny.
So much fun. Well,
marker down.
Dropping the
marker down.
So Megan, somebody don't know debut.
Yeah.
That's the title of it. Somebody don't know debut.
Somebody don't know they move.
Here's the thing. Dan made it complicated. I knew he would.
He would.
I knew he would.
Yep.
I was like, he's going to do this on purpose to be complicated. Daniel.
Steven even said the other night, we were watching something, and I looked at him, it was a squirrel on TV, and I looked, and it was after we sent the questions, he's like, a squirrel's not my favorite animal. And I'm like,
not my favorite animal.
Okay. I got you.
Now I'm curious. I'm like, okay, well, I did get that last one wrong because I wasn't 100% sure.
But he was
The candy I got wrong?
Specific.
Oh, well. Dan will watch this and judge me.
He told me today when he picked up Lily, he's behind 2 episodes, so.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
It'll be past Valentine's Day before,
Before he watches it. Okay, well, you said y'all aren't celebrating. Cheers, Mike. You said you guys don't celebrate, or you're not celebrating Valentine's this. Stop laughing at David. You don't celebrate this time. Do you usually not celebrate?
We don't typically celebrate. I consider it a Hallmark day. Like, I don't need a day of the year for you to tell me that you love me.
Yeah.
It's nice. I do like to do something a little for the kids. We typically have the kids on
ask you about
Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do much. Literally this year,
Like candy or something?
Yeah, well, I got like the little $1 a spot, little baskets. Lily needs a new water bottle for school because hers leaks. So I got her a new one of those and a piece of candy.
I've learned those Gatorade bottles don't hold up very well.
Yeah. So,
no more of those.
don't buy her a new one. I'm giving her one next Wednesday. Cool. And then Camden and Landon, I'll just put like a drink and a candy, like a Sprite for Camden, and
That's funny.
And I'll put it on the island for when they come home from school.
That's cool.
Just something little,
Yeah. We don't usually have the kids on Valentine's Day, which is funny that it always kind of works out that way.
But we don't mind having the kids. Like, we'll just cook.
But we don't do really
house
anything either.
Yeah.
Like, I think we this is a big thing. I don't like to go out on holidays everyone goes out on. Like, I don't want to go out on Valentine's Day or like, I don't know, even like New Year's. Everybody's out doing things. I'd rather be at home those days. There's too many peopling out there. So we don't usually do much either. I think Dan will sometimes get me like chocolate covered strawberries and we'll watch a movie.
Just simple.
Yeah, super simple.
Yep.
But there's no like expectation.
To me though, that makes it the best. You don't need lavish gifts. You don't need expensive dinners. Like, I think Steven and I are gonna try to just go out to dinner just because we need a date night.
Yeah.
It just kind of falls in
around
near
that time
Valentine's
frame.
Day.
Yeah.
We have one scheduled for the 24th with our other friends, but like Steven and I need some time. So we're gonna try to do something.
Maybe go on the 15th and not the 14th.
Right. Maybe there's Valentine's Day discounts on the 15th.
At the store there is for candy.
Period. So, I don't know. We'll see what comes of it. Yeah, I don't hold any high expectations for Valentine's Day.
Me neither.
I see like TikToks and stuff. They're like, it's mid-January. Nobody asked to be my Valentine. Like, I'm like.
Have you seen the ones where it's like, just because we live together doesn't mean you don't have to ask me? Have you seen that? So stupid. So, we hope you all have a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah, however
Happy Wednesday.
You celebrate it.
Yeah. And I guess before we depart on this episode, we want to thank our sponsor.
Yes.
Brooke Roden Realtor.
With Remy Realty.
Yep. Please check her out on Instagram and Facebook at Brooke Roden Realtor. Don't forget, she's a Jacksonville local. She can help you with all of your housing needs here in this market. There we go, market. So yeah, don't forget to check her out at Brooke Roden Realtor, and all her information will be below.
Yeah, and I think she does, correct me if I'm wrong, I think she does more than just the Jacksonville, just Jacksonville.
Well, like the surrounding areas.
Yeah, I'm sure like Baker, McClinney, out that way.
St. John's, all of that.
All of those.
See, I consider all that Jacksonville because it's like boroughs of Jacksonville.
All of the northern like little corner of Jacksonville.
What do they call it? The Bold City.
Yes.
All of that.
Check out Brooke. We hope you have a great Valentine's Day. We've got another episode coming up at the end of the month. I think it comes out on the 28th. We're going to talk about communication, some spouse communication. And I know most people consider us most of that like co-parenting, but we're also here for motherhood, for actual parenting. Any of those needs that you may need, we're going to start talking about those a little bit and diving into some of those. So yeah, that's all we have. Check us out at all the social media platforms, all the podcast platforms.
We're on Apple Podcasts now.
Yes.
Yeah. So check us out, follow us, like us. If there's subjects you guys want to venture into, let us know. Like Kayla said, we want to talk about some stuff outside of co-parenting, maybe like being a working mom or, all these different things that we have to encounter every day. So
yeah, we're excited. Y'all have an amazing Valentine's Day, and we'll see you soon.
Peace out.
Bye.